Hello, Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you from Tallahassee, Florida. And the beaches are great down here. I don't mind the oil. Hell, that don't bother me at all. You know, I can swim in oil, I can swim in water. No matter to me. Bard is pretty easy to please. Listen, I want to get a video out here. I was having a talk. I won't tell you with who. And, you know, my counseling background is BS from BYU. You know it would be BS from BYU in social work. And then I have one master's from Northeastern State University. Is it Northeastern State or is it Northwestern State? Hell, I don't remember. It's in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And then another 28 post credits there at Springfield College in Springfield, Mass. The basketball capital of the world. Anyway, someone was asking me, and I was trying to give the best information that I can from my education and from my personal experience. Now, you all know that I've been married 6 times that I know of, and my memory is fading. It could be more than 6. I don't know. Anyway, this person and me, you know, when I do counseling, I certainly give a lot of thought and a lot of caution to what I say, because people weigh that more heavily because of my degrees and experience. Here's where I am. Here's where I am on relationships. And, oh, listen, this is off the subject. But anyway, I looked up when I'm going to die. Now, the Mormon chart is within hours. The Danite chart says within hours you're a dead man. But I looked up a regular objective chart, and it says if I make it to 66, which is 4 months, I should live to be 78 to 80 years old. And that was sad. That was, I wanted to go like, you know, 67. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. Human relationships, I think, are one of the most complex things that we do in life. I may not hit all of it, but I'm going to hit a lot of it here. First of all, I'm going to start with gender. Okay, males and females aren't even close. Aren't even close up here or down here. It's a fantasy. Women think very differently than men. Men are very aggressive. Women are usually passive. When you try to put those two things together, you have passive-aggressive. And in psychology, that's a syndrome that we try to cure. Anyway, I did, in my research, for one master's degree, I did a study on female attraction. Why do females pick certain men? And I did this partially because coming out of BYU, boy, you could see some girls down there that were hot. Just like the Oklahoma girls. I don't know why the girls in Oklahoma, maybe it's being inbred with the Indian tribes. I don't know. Anyway, the BYU girls, I would notice, hook up with some men. I'd rather have a horse face than some of the faces on those men. And I'm saying to myself, what the hell? He isn't even beginning to be in her league, but she worships the guy. Well, here you go. Women are attracted to different things. Here's what David Buss, I think it's B-U-S-S, is the pioneer in female attraction. Done a lot of studies on it, and I bounced off of some of his research. No, I didn't copy it. It gave me some ideas. But anyway, I took a questionnaire around to, you know, college graduate girls, students, had them fill out my questionnaire, and then I treated it to data and to statistics. Here's what I found. Men are attracted to females because they're young, healthy, and their reproductive ability. Now, I never thought about that. I never thought about that. But, you know, if I found a girl and she was hot, you know, cute, could dance, and I love straight white teeth and I love little pouty lips. Anyway, let's get back on the subject. And hell, I can't remember the subject. I gotta quit getting off the subject because I can't remember. I told you guys I'm starting to be dementia. Monson and I have coffee together in the morning, but I can't remember the order, so I just sit there. I don't know why I'm there. Anyway, men are attracted to females that they can reproduce. They know the females are fertile. They know they're young. They know they're healthy. And men like to just spread their sperm as far as the world and the eternities can see. If you don't believe that, go ask Joseph Smith. He spread his sperm everywhere, you know. DNA on Joseph Smith, you could go to any tree or any teenager in Nauvoo and there's Joseph Smith. Anyway, I got thinking about that, and it's true. I got thinking about my own feelings. I can't tell you when I first got my first wife pregnant. I can't remember. Oh, Janice. Janice. I was in shock. I thought, God, I made a baby. And I go, geez, me and the general, we're one. Anyway, I realized what a powerful feeling that was to a man. And you know you're hooked to that girl the rest of your life. If you share a child, I don't give a shit what divorce papers say, abandonment, I don't care what you call it. When you get a girl pregnant, you two are hooked together no matter what until you die. I wish it wasn't true, but it is. So, men's attraction is to those younger girls because they're so fertile. They're so fertile. And I'll tell you the truth, too. I was telling my counseling person there that the reason that men like younger women is that they're not set. They're not set in their minds yet. They don't know what they want. They don't know what their favorite color is. They don't know, do I want to do this? Where do I want to live? How often do I want to have sex? They don't know any of that. So when the man is older, he likes that because it's a blank slate. It's a blank slate. So when you say to a young girl who's inexperienced, you know, most people have sex 10 times a day, but we're only going to have it 5 or 6 because I want to respect you. Oh, okay, okay. And so the man goes, that's what I wanted. That's what Joseph Smith wanted. Those older ladies said, fuck you. Get the hell out of my face. The young girl, oh, you're a prophet. Your weenie is magic. He said, you bet it is. So, anyway, there's the synopsis of men. Men want to reproduce, and they know when they see a young girl, she's reproducible. She is ready to go down in history, if you know what I mean. And they're innocent, and they're, I don't want to say stupid, naive is a better word. They're naive. You go to a girl that's 40 years old, and you say, I'd like to get married, and most people have sex 10 times a day, but we're only going to have it 5. She's going to say, do you see where the curb is? Run to the curb yourself, or I will kick you there. So, what man wants that? They want that young thing that goes, hey, okay, 5 times a day. Now, let's turn it around. Women are not as visual as men. Men are extremely visual. Men will pick up immediately, bam, eyes, hair, nose, teeth, mouth, boobs, shape of the body, size, height. Man, it's instant. It's like a huge computer. A man just, bam, it's right there. Men are very, very visual. Women are not so much so, and it explains a lot down with BYU. Those beautiful girls will marry a man as ugly as a mud fence. And he holds the priesthood. Now, Hinckley made this worse. Hinckley said, ladies, don't look for a man that is rich or beautiful. Look for a man that can take you to the celestial kingdom. Well, hell, all of the ugly nerd guys go, Me, I'm in line. I'm second in line. Back up. I'm third in line. And two of my kangaroos got in line. So anyway, the girls down there are taught not to look for buff guys. Well, you know, that's probably why I had trouble at BYU. I was buff, but I wasn't really religious. There's the lying arm. Okay. That's the double lying arm. All right. Women are different. They don't see visually as much as men do. Now, some of them do. Your cheerleaders, I don't know. They have special eyes. They go for the football guy and you know, the six-pack and, you know, shave the hair off your chest and waxing. Most girls don't. I would think that's maybe 10 or 15% of the girls. Now, 85% of the girls we have a chance with because they'll look for brains. They'll look for intelligence. They'll look for degrees, college degrees, and potential of income. What drives a woman from the deep inside is she doesn't want to hook up with somebody that cannot provide for her and her children. So you got to have money, intelligence, a degree, and damn, you're a hard worker. You get out there and hit the bricks every damn day, and you let her stay at home with those kids. That's what a woman is looking for. Now, there's another section that I discovered in my master's degree that is in women's psychic. Attention. Attention. Women love attention. Now, I tested this. When I took the normal. Now, don't go way out on the third or fourth percentile and down on the first. Okay, take your bell-shaped curve. Okay, when I questioned 100 or more women and said, well, would you rather be married to a king? You have everything. Gold, ivory, crowns, everything. But you live on an island and nobody can see any of that stuff. Or would you rather be married to a school principal or to a preacher? Hell, a lot of them took the school principal and the preacher and other occupations that put them out. Put them out in public where they could wear their rings and their hats and their high heel shoes and their garments, you know, that people, oh, she's married to an attorney, or she's married. See, they want that attention from the man to expand to the outside world for them. The people go, oh, look at Mary. Oh, she's got a new van. Well, there's 28 kids in it. No, that's 38. And 4 dogs. Hell, one of the dogs is driving. Oh, shit, that's her husband. So, when I tested women and men, mostly women, my whole area was attraction, I found that women are not looking for the hottest looking guys. They're looking for someone that they're pretty sure is going to support them in a reasonable style and their children, and who is dependable, and who is darn, I hate it when I someone that loyalty and okay, loyalty. They want men that hang in there with them. Yeah, there's more cute girls. Yeah, there's better boobs. Yeah, there's better girls on their back. But the man will hang in there with the woman. That's what she wants. Consistency, dependability, predictability, money, a degree, and attention. It's not the money. Women did not want to be a queen over no kingdom. Just her and her husband in a castle. Women didn't want that. So that surprised me and helped me to understand women a little bit better. Now, one of the things when you're talking about human relationships, you have to remember we're all in a river. We're all in the rapids of the Colorado River as our life flows. there's certain things we want when we're 7, 8, 9. We want to be a fireman, we want to be a policeman, and then we see what they do, and we go, oh, I don't want to burn up, and I don't want to be shot. The river keeps moving. So now, oh gosh, I want to be this, I want to be that. And eventually we all do something we don't want to do, usually. So the water is moving. So the relationships are always moving. That's what people have trouble with, folks, is that the guy and the girl that you married when you were 20 ain't the guy and the girl you married when you're 21, 22, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. They're not the same person. And you know what? Neither are you. Your mind changes. Your desires change. Your body changes. Now, I can't tell you how many girls just, love sex until they have their first baby. Then they go, well, I love the baby more than you do. Yeah, but I want to suck on your boob. No, the baby sucks on my boob. That isn't your boob anymore. That's the baby's boob. And you're in the bedroom going, hey, let's get it on, let's get it on. And halfway through it, I don't give a shit what woman you're married to. Her mind is gone. It's over where the baby is crying and your weenie is going to bed without supper, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we're in this river and we're changing all the times. We change our likes, our dislikes, our occupation, our value systems, our morals, our churches, our cars. God, I used to love nice cars, Z28 Corvettes. Ah, shit. Now I drive a RAV4. It's got four-wheel drive, and half the time I need it because I'm driving off the road in the snow. Things change. I didn't used to need glasses. I was 178 pounds most of my life. 278. I changed. Same way with women, especially with the hormones. Man, you grab a 20-year-old girl and she's ready to hump the bus. Let's get on. Driver, shut the door. She has her first baby. Her hormones change, and you come to the bedroom and say, honey, can we do it tonight? And she says, what's your name? Jeez. Can I just write it on the wall so I can point? So her hormones change, and they change with age. And so do the men. The men are not as radical in hormone change. Men, you're looking right at, I don't know, 48, 49, right in there. Men are going, well, there are other things in the world than pussy. Gee, I can't believe I even said that. But it's true. It's true. Pretty soon men go, hey, I can take it or leave it. Generally, the bell-shaped curve. Now, the Bard was way out here. I needed it. It was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Anyway, we change. We're in that river, and we're canoeing, and we're turning left and right, and we're hitting rocks and throwing life jackets to each other, and pretty soon, the man sits back and goes, whatever, and the woman says, I love the kids and the grandchildren. You go, whatever. So life is in that flux. Now that I've laid out a little bit of gender and a little bit of the changes, normal changes that human beings go through, now let's go down to sex, S-E-X. The crawler, in the Mormon crawler, and you do sex, 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 sex. The more I say sex, 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 then pretty soon all the other videos that come up have the word sex in them. Now, here's where, and this was a young person I was counseling that doesn't have much experience at all except the feelings. The feelings. And I told this young person, and I tell myself and anybody else that'll listen, when you finally find someone that you're attracted to, it may be the hair, the eyes, the weight, the height, the softness of the skin, the education, the sense of humor, the smile, the sexy little dancing that she does. You just stand there like a... You're buff, you don't dance. Anyway, once you hook up there and your eyes and your heart are somewhat infatuated and or in love. Now you kiss the person, and you have in your mind, from the movies and your mom and your dad and everyone telling you, you know, what that kiss should feel like. The Mormons will say, you have to have a burning in your bosom. I always had a burning in my bosom when I kissed the girls. When I read the Book of Mormon, I didn't feel anything. So I was converted to the girls, not to the Mormon church. So, anyway, you kiss this person, and they're lousy. They kiss like a fish, or a dog, or a horse. Now wait a minute. I've never kissed a dog, a horse, or a fish. Well, I take that back. I've been married 6 times, so I'll take that one back. Anyway, it doesn't come out the way you want it to come out. Now, let me tell you something. I'll break off here a little bit. And I was a dance teacher at BYU for years, and I taught at Arthur Murray's in Salt Lake City for a year or two. So I'm very used to dancing. I'm very used to holding girls and leading and moving them through dance steps. I'm telling you right now, 90% of the girls that I took into my arms to dance with were idiots. You might as well have sex with a rock. Now, I'm not saying I had sex with these girls. What I'm saying is I could tell. When I look out on a dance floor and I see 20, 50, 100 people dancing, I can pick up 3 or 4 females that are just hot as hell on their backs. It's a gift. It's a gift. I think the Holy Ghost inspired me to that gift. Anyway, there's a couple of girls that I've danced with, not very many, but I take in my arms, and criminy, me and her are one. From the moment I touch her, the moment she pulls up against me, there is such a powerful, powerful force. I can't describe it. Maybe some of you know that force. I don't know. But I'm telling you, when I can touch a girl like that, I'm in heaven. I've gone somewhere else. I'm not in this world. I don't care if the music is playing. I don't care, you know, if her father's chasing me with a butcher knife and a shotgun. Me and her are one. And I'll go after those girls. I'll go after those girls. And sometimes it's not even touching. Sometimes it's just a look. I had a situation once where I went to a dance. I was married. I went to a dance in Oklahoma. And my wife had a friend there. And she said, I want you to meet my friend. And I turned around and she said, this is Deanie. When I locked eyes with her, she and I knew we were going to screw our brains out. From the moment I saw her, and I went over to my wife, and I said, honey, we need to go home. She says, why? And I said, I can't tell you right now, but I'll tell you later. I've learned to stay away from those situations, but they come upon me sometimes. So anyway, we went home. So sometimes it can be with a look. Many times when you're really close to a person, my third wife, second wife, Janet, she and I would just look at each other, and man, the bedroom door would shut, and the world disappeared. The world just damn disappeared, and it never ended. It never ended. 9 years of marriage. So, getting back to the subject that I can't remember, but I'm just going to pretend that I do. When you overlay the sexual part of a relationship, it's like the relationship never even began. It's all brand new. So she or he kisses like an idiot. You got to go, hey, you know, don't put your tongue down my throat just a little bit in my mouth. Oh, okay, I don't have a tongue. Well, hell, pretend, put your lip halfway in my mouth. Oh, okay. So you're trying to patch this idiotic sexual person to try to fit you. So, do you hold hands? Do you not hold hands? One of the most exciting parts and best parts of my life, I had Abigail home the other day. We were out bullshitting and talking, and she'll reach over and hold hands with me. And it's just a powerful, powerful feeling there. Some girls you can hold hands with, and you go, hell, I don't even care. It feels like a brick. So the way people touch and the way people feel is very, very different. Now, you got to remember, you're not training one person. You're training two people. Two people. Says, well, don't put your tongue down my throat. So, well, don't grab my ass. I don't like that. Now you've got, geez, you've got constant confusion, and you're just trying to kiss. Well, so you get that straightened out, flattened out. Then you go to, you go into McDonald's, the drive-up, and my favorite is a #1 with a Diet Coke. And she'll go, well, I want the #3 with no pickles on it, and just a little bit of ketchup on the right-hand side, and take off the sesame seed buns, the seeds on the bun. And I'll look over and go, what the hell? Do you see the menu? Well, yeah, but I don't like some. You're holding up 1,900 cars back here. Well, all right, I'll take nothing. Good! It's cheaper. So now you're finding out about how they eat, what their favorite things are, what they're not. And then you find out, you find out, after you've been with her a little while, you go into the bathroom, and she doesn't flush the toilet. Now here's a picture you people didn't need. I don't need it either. And I'll say, Mary Ann, Josephine, whoever, don't you flush the toilet? Oh, no, in our family, we didn't do that. What kind of a family did you come from? Oh, we're from the Ozarks. We just crap in the ground. I says, there's water in that. It'll go down. If you push that handle, your poo-poo will disappear. Oh, I didn't know that. Says, did you wash your hands? What's that brown stuff on your hands? Come over here. Now you're getting to understand their personal hygiene and their the way they deal with life and what they cook and what they eat and what you can't eat. And I had a wife that made Jeannie made biscuits one Thanksgiving, and I used them for golf balls for about 2 months. You don't know, can she cook, she can't cook, whatever. Then I'll tell you this, be careful of your cultures. Now, I'm an American. I'm used to sleeping between the sheets and a comforter or blanket over me. That's the way I was for 60, 58 years. Now I'm married to a Filipino girl. They don't sleep between sheets. They don't have sheets in the Philippines. So you lay on top of the bed spread, and that's it. Well, one good thing about it, you never have to change the sheets. So I had to get used to that with numerous other kinds of things. So the way she brushes her teeth, you know, the way she dresses, you know, if she's got garments all the way from her toes to her head, you go, hell, that looks stupid. That looks stupid. I'm not screwing Monson or Joseph Smith. Get yourself some panties on. Get yourself, you know, on a, see, I want to say girdle. That's not right. Thong. No, they're similar. No, they're not. Anyway, now you're overlaying and umbrellaing the personal, affectionate part of life. Now you're talking about children. Well, I want 17 children. Well, I want one. Well, can we just hide the other 16? There you go. Huge difference. Well, I want to name the child Moroni, Lehi, Lemuel. Jesus! His teachers are going to call him that in school, and all the kids are going to laugh their ass off. Let's just have it Bronson. Well, what if it's a girl? Bronson's good for a girl, too. So you're fighting your ass off there. Okay? The kid is born, it's worse. It's worse. You didn't know she didn't know how to be a mother. You didn't know that, you know, crap diapers are every, goddamn, they're every, with a new baby, they're every hour and a half, 2 hours. And you didn't know when you put a bottle in their mouth, they spit that shit back out? You didn't know that? Jeez, come and get the baby. Baby's crying. Baby broke this. The baby ate a penny. Now, here's what I'm going to end with. When you really get into the sexual part, I don't care if it's lesbian, I don't care if it's gay, I don't care if it's heterosexual, part of any relationship, you're in the most complex area you'll ever tread. Don't touch me there. I don't like that. Don't touch my boob. Well, can you do, you know, the little general wants to talk to you. I don't do that. Oh, okay. Well, how about you being on top? I'm never on top. So, well, I get tired being on. Well, I don't care. Well, I've been with, you know, some girls, and the way they come, every one of them is different. Every one is different. You know, you have the screamer and the fighter. You have the brick. You have, you know, one or two partners that, good Lord, again, I'm going to tease Janet. Man, when we got finally, now we couldn't come together until about 5 years. And I told my little counseling person, I said, until you're married and sexually involved with somebody, you don't know shit for 5 years. You don't know that person. But as you work at it and work at it, and Janet and I worked at it, and God, you know, talk about the celestial kingdom. When we came together and we had our eyes open and locked on each other, I can't describe it. Never before, never since. But every girl and every boy is going to be different. Then you get, oh, I'm too tired. Well, I got to go to work at 11 o'clock. Well, I just came in at 3 a.m. my shift. I'm too tired. I don't want to do this. And before you know it, if you're not talking and talking and talking and saying, no, move to the left, I hate that. I hate that. That you know, I'm not going to come if you do that. I don't care. I just want to come. Well, you're selfish. No, I'm not. The general's in charge here. So, when you mix all this shit together in a salad bowl, we're lucky. We're lucky that we can reproduce and keep the race going. It's the most damn complex thing. And in a river, all that changes. All that is changing. Once you think you got it down the second or third year, suddenly the fourth year, he or she's totally different. But I don't like that. Well, you used to. Well, I like mashed potatoes too, but I don't like them anymore. So now you're starting all over again. So a relationship is a lot of work. And a lot of people, including myself, get to a point where we go, screw it. It's more work than it's worth. I just want to sit and watch TV. You know, go play with yourself and enjoy it because, you know, homie don't play that no more. So, homie changes and Mrs. Homie changes, and you're in that river. It's the rapids in the Colorado River, and you and I are fighting for our life, and when we fall out of the raft, half the time, our mate won't even throw us a life jacket. She used to. But no more. She just looks the other way as you're floating and bouncing against the rocks. Thanks.